So the mission spans from just south of Concepcion to a city called Loncoche. It's about 8 hours in bus in north to south, and it goes from the coast to the Argentinian border. So Chile's pretty skinny, so that doesn't go very far. In the mission, there are 10 stakes and districts. There are 4 districts and 6 stakes. And there's a temple announced that's going to be right on the border between the mission Concepcion and Concepcion South, but it has not been started yet. Yeah. One of the last areas I served in was in the biggest city in my mission. It's called Temuco. And the ward mission leader there, he was one of the first missionaries that left from Temuco to go out and serve the mission. He served up north in Santiago. But it was really cool to see these first generation saints, because the church had been there probably about 40 years in the bigger cities. Some cities only 30, 25. But the church had been there about 40 years, and he was baptized when he was 8. So he was one of the first not convert baptisms, because his parents were baptized and then he was baptized a couple months later. And his family was one of the first 11 families, I think, that was baptized in the city. And so it was really cool to see him. His son was on a mission while I was serving there, and he was the ward mission leader. And it was just such a cool thing to see how the church was starting to grow and develop generation on top of generation. I served in one of the smallest branches in the mission, and our average was somewhere around 20. We had one Sunday where with the missionaries there were 12 of us in church, but there are some units that have 200, 250 people that go. It's great. They're huge, and they're really good, strong branches and wards.